Hold onto your helmets, one Chicago faithful, because we got some scorching hot news from the front lines of Firehouse 51, District 21, and Gaffney Chicago Medical Center. If you're anything like me, you've probably been on the edge of your seat, anxiously awaiting updates on your favorite heroes, and maybe even shedding a tear or two over potential goodbyes. Well, the wait is over, and let me tell you, it's a roller coaster of emotions. A classic One Chicago experience, right? We're about to dive deep into the heart of the Windy City, peeling back the layers to reveal who's staying, who's going, and what's next for the incredible characters we've come to love like family. So, grab your favorite comfort snack, settle in, and prepare for a deep dive into the thrilling, sometimes heartbreaking, world of One Chicago. The heartbeat of One Chicago. Who's staying to keep the flames burning bright? The case is solved, and lives saved. Let's kick things off with a collective sigh of relief, shall we? Because some of our absolute pillars, the very bedrock of these shows, are sticking around. And honestly, can you imagine One Chicago without them? It's like trying to picture a Chicago deep dish pizza without cheese. Unthinkable. First up, at Chicago Fire, the dynamic duo himself, Lieutenant Kelly Severide, played by the effortlessly cool Taylor Kinney, and the inspiring Lieutenant Stella Kidd, the brilliant Miranda Raymio, have officially inked new deals. Yes, you read that right. Severide and Kidd are back for season 14, and honestly, my heart just did a little happy dance. Their journey, both individually and as a couple, has been one of the most compelling storylines on television. From Severide's intense, brooding heroism to Kidd's unwavering determination and leadership, they embody the spirit of Firehouse 51. Knowing they'll continue to lead the charge, battling blazes, and supporting their crew, just feels right. It's like a warm, comforting hug, reassuring us that the heart of Firehouse 51 will keep beating strong. And let's not forget the more recent, but equally impactful, addition to the Fire family, Chief Dom Pascal, portrayed by the incredibly talented Dermot Mulroney. His return has also been confirmed, which is fantastic news. Chief Pascal brought a fresh dynamic to the Firehouse, and frankly, I was already invested in seeing how his leadership would continue to shape the team. It's always exciting to see new characters integrate and become vital parts of the ensemble, and Mulroney has done just that. Now let's swing over to the gritty, intense world of Chicago PD, and when we talk about PD, there's one name that immediately springs to mind, right? The man, the myth, the legend, Sergeant Hank Voight. And yes, you can all breathe a collective sigh of relief, because the incomparable Jason Bay is indeed returning. Can you even fathom PD without Voight's gravelly voice, his morally ambiguous, but undeniably effective methods, and his fierce loyalty to his team? I certainly can't. He's the anchor, the moral compass, albeit a very, very skewed one at times, and the driving force behind intelligence. Knowing he'll continue to lead the charge against the city's toughest criminals is both thrilling and comforting. We're in for more high-stakes drama. I can feel it. And last but certainly not least, we head to the bustling, often chaotic, but always compassionate halls of Chicago Med. Our beloved Epatha Merkerson, who embodies the formidable and incredibly empathetic Sharon Goodwin, and the brilliant Oliver Platt, who brings Dr. Daniel Charles to life with such nuance and depth, are also confirmed to be back. These two have been with Chicago Med since its very first breath, and their presence is absolutely vital to the show's soul. Sharon Goodwin is the unwavering moral compass of the hospital, navigating the bureaucratic nightmares with grace and an unshakable commitment to patient care. And Dr. Charles, his insightful, often unconventional, approach to psychiatry provides a much-needed emotional anchor in a world of medical emergencies. Their continued presence means we can expect more of the heartful, thought-provoking, and often tear-jerking storylines that make Chicago Med so special. It's like having your favorite doctors on call, always there to mend what's broken. So, to recap the good news, Taylor Kinney, Miranda Ray Mayo, Dermot Mulroney, Jason Baig, Epatha Merkerson, and Oliver Platt are all locked in for another season. High fives all around. These incredible actors and their iconic characters are the beating heart of the One Chicago universe, and knowing they'll be back brings a genuine sense of joy and anticipation, a glimmer of caution, the cost-cutting cloud on the horizon. Now, before we get too carried away with our celebration, there's a little bit of a sobering reality we need to acknowledge.